Let's get the girls out. Okay, we have a lot to do today. I want to get out here and get the blower out. Good morning. Oh, these girls are still sleeping. Hi, are we still in bed? Oh, dear me. Okay, so I have Fancy. You see how big she looks right here? See how... Good morning, Dolly and Chicken. So she's Broody right now. This is the second time. I feel like this could be an ongoing issue with her. Hi, honey. Hi, honey. See, she's Broody. Oh, my poor girl. So I've had to bring her in. I hear you. Good morning, Blablanche. Hi, Bruno. Are you coming to check on things? So she's up here because I had to block this. If I didn't block this, I would have found her in here this morning. So we have to break her broodiness again. So we're going to do that. She'll be in and out of the house today, I can already tell you. So I want to clean this up today. I want to get out here and kind of just blow it out, sweep it out, rinse it out, all the things. And I want to get back to that door again. What do we think about the rug? I'm still stuck on the rug. I don't know. I want to paint here. Look at this door. We started this door. I'll show you guys. So I want to paint this whole door white with the French windows too. So I want to kind of make a little more progress on that. Hopefully we can finish it today. And some other things. And obviously some regular tidying as we go. So, okay, let's get to it. Okay, guys, welcome to the madness. So, I needed to film for some Amazon stuff, and it opened this can of worms to where, I mean, I was going to come out here and do the chicken workout dojo anyway. I do need to change their little area, freshen that up. But I realized while I was setting up, it's for this Pilates reformer actually, but there's just dirt and filth everywhere. It's obviously been a while since I've been in here. So we're going to tackle this today, as well as some other things while we're outside. I think I want to, while we have the blower out, I want to blow out this whole area too and just rinse everything down. And then I want to plant some seeds in here, some squash and zucchini that I have not done yet. They grow really fast. That's why I've waited. I don't need any more soil for that. Hi, girls. Hi. But yeah, okay, this is where we're at. And let's just get started and see where the day takes us. It's a lot to do today. We're starting out in the chicken workout dojo today, which is already doing the most before I even begin. Dolly is very invested in whatever I'm doing, or she's trying to politely evict me so she can lay her eggs in peace. I'm not really sure, it's kind of unclear, but the management here, intense. So, okay, as you guys know, the space needed a full reset, both for the chickens and for me. Between filming, daily use, and just life happening, it was time to bring everything back to neutral, fresh, clean, functional, and hopefully Dolly approved. Once that was handled, I wanted to get outside and tie up the grapevines because, gosh, they're so beautiful and they're thriving, and it's just one of those investments as far as plants go that has really just been very satisfying. But it's also a little bit chaotic, which, honestly, same. So I grabbed the blower, started tackling the backyard, and it's one of those tasks that instantly makes everything feel better. Like once the leaves, the dirt, even the rocks, we have very rocky soil here. I feel like I have my life together again. Put in the comments below what's one of the tasks in your cleaning journey, when you're deep cleaning things, that really raises the bar for you and makes instantly everything feel better for you as well. I want to hear from you and know what that is for you. Okay, so let's pause because part of a deep clean is knowing when to not clean. I know it sounds counterproductive, but I promise you it's not. So we're going to take a little chicken cam moment, a quiet lunch out here in my staycation corner, and just soak it in. And this is your reminder too that you are allowed to enjoy the space you work so hard to take care of. Revel in it, enjoy it, and just breathe. So for me, relaxing here today was sort of like a pause, but I also took the time to study a script I was working on that needed to get done. And this is how I fit those moments in by just enjoying the time, talking to the dog, talking to my chickens. This is what works for me. But I also want to show you guys what I had for lunch too. This was so delicious and it's so easy. I tend to make this about once a year. It's called a Mediterranean salad, I believe. I'm not sure what the name of it is. We'll just call it that. All it takes is some carrots, feta cheese, some black olives, and we're just going to mix it all together with some olive oil and um, oregano and salt and pepper. That's it. Super easy. And normally I sort of do a rough chop of everything so it's thicker, like the chunks are thicker. Sorry, couldn't get that out there. But today I wanted to play with the food processor. I don't know why I wanted to play with the food processor today, but I did. To kind of chop everything up more like like for a crostini, you could actually slap this on and or bruschetta, it would be really delicious too. You could do all the things just to be creative of how you serve it differently. I'm not doing that. I'm just throwing it in a bowl so I can eat from it over the next couple days. And it came out great. It's really, you can't screw this one up. This was like super easy and it's refreshing every time I take a bite. I am so excited. We got a new one of these. Oh, look at this. I am obsessed, obsessed. Okay. I'm hoping it's not too complicated. This vacuums and mops. And I don't know if you guys remember Butler Jeeves. This is going to be, I think we're going to call this one, I think we'll give it a girl name this time. Let's call her, I don't know, but we'll think of a name. Maybe if I give it a girl name, my husband will like it more. He didn't like Butler Jeeves very much. I thought Butler Jeeves was great, but Butler Jeeves quit. Couldn't handle it anymore. Much bigger than Butler Jeeves. Ooh, I can reuse this as a dust bag for a larger purse. Hey, thinking outside the box. Has anyone used this brand? Ecovacs. I've not heard of this brand, so I'm excited. Oh, okay, so I feel like I need to figure out where to put it.
Updating. Please wait.
Oh, cool. So you can see, oops, how it's mapping it. That is so neat. Do you like the new Roomba thing? What's it called? It's a Ecovacs. No, I don't think he likes it. That's Ms. Diva. Mapping the house. Are you hustling to go outside? So this girl is Broody. Huh. She wants to go back outside and sit on eggs that will not hatch. Poor thing. I know, it's so uncomfortable. All my chickens are just little bonkers right now. Springtime energies, huh?
So at this point, we're officially in the "this escalated quickly" phase of today's deep clean. What started as putting out a few summer pieces somehow turned into pulling out the stove, repainting the backsplash, descaling the coffee maker, and yes, making an absolutely impressive mess in the kitchen along the way. Like truly a masterpiece of chaos. But we want to keep that calm energy. And somewhere in the middle of all that, I also decided it was the perfect time for a little at home spot moment because, naturally, why not? And because why not layer a mini glow up on top of a full kitchen teardown? This is also where I want to mention this was not a 1 day situation. This video unfolded over a couple of days, and honestly, I think that's the more realistic version of a deep clean. Certain projects just need more space. Some tasks take longer than expected, and sometimes you just hit pause and come back with fresh energy the next day. And that still counts, my friends. It still counts. Meanwhile, the chickens have made themselves very comfortable indoors today. Thank you to the rain. So if you hear a little background commentary, just know I'm currently co-working with what can only be described as tiny, feathery supervisors while I do the voiceover. And yes, little Miss Fancy is still in her broody era, which means I'm basically negotiating with a feathery toddler who has decided this is now her entire personality. Frankly, it is a lot. It's a lot. But it's also kind of the rhythm of this season. Spring projects unfolding in layers, life happening in between. A little mess, a little reset, and just moving through it one task at a time. Not perfect, not rushed, just real life getting handled. So, packing away the spring and bringing in some early summer touches is just some small shifts that really refresh and make the space feel new again. And sometimes in that regard, it's just not about doing more. It's just about changing the energy. And so then the real deep clean can begin behind the stove. You already know. This area has been quietly judging me for weeks, maybe months, and today we're going to face it head on. Cleaning, scrubbing, repainting the backsplash. It was one of those, it started small and turned it into a whole project moments. Started from the bottom, now we hear. Okay, anyway, I'm not gonna. But honestly, if you know that song, you know that song. Anyway, those are the ones that feel the most satisfying when they're done. And gosh, somewhere in the middle of all of this, I started my at-home spa day. Hair dye, a little self-care, waxing, the whole situation. And you know, it just is what it is. And you've really got to revel in these moments and take advantage of them when the energy strikes. I, trust me, did not set out to get behind here and deal with all this. I did plan on doing the hair because I was like, oh gosh, it's looking bad. It's time to like handle this mess. But, you know, it's feeling so good to kind of tackle something that's been looming over you. I started painting that wall in the kitchen probably last fall, last summer maybe. I don't know. It's been some time. I've lost track of how long it's taken. But to finally have the mood strike just by, I don't know, happenstance or serendipitous seasonal resetting, I mean, this just hit me hard, and I was so glad it did, because nothing feels better than finally tackling something and feeling like you've accomplished something too. It's, it didn't feel like a big project while I was in the middle of it. It just felt like something I had to do. Tell me in the comments, does this ever happen to you guys? I want to hear from you. And how do you handle it? Do you just say, well, forget it, I'm just going to dive into it? Or you go, I'll wait. I want to know in the comments below if you're team dive in with 2 feet or team I pretend it's still not there. Okay, back in the kitchen. Subplots to this movie today. Um, have you ever cleaned your backboard or headboard on your bed? That is like a pleather headboard. So I use a what's it called? What are those Mr. Clean dry erase things? They work really, really good, actually. But yeah, we're back in the kitchen and tackling something I definitely should have done sooner. Does anyone else descale their coffee machine or espresso machines or Keurig machines? Because when it stops working, suddenly you become very motivated to figure it out. We almost decided it was broke. The motor finally broke, whatever, but we have not had this machine that long. And it kind of took quite some time. It probably took a total of an hour, the entire process of descaling both the espresso side of the machine and the coffee side of the DeLonghi Duo machine. But hey, once it was done, we were back in business. And honestly, there was no better reward after deep cleaning that sucker than a proper cup of coffee. While I was at it, I thought I would also descale. Is this descaling? A sprayer nozzle on the sink attachment thing. I don't even know what these are called. Forgive me. If you guys know what these are called, please share. I have no idea. But that being said, I thought I would get the calcium. I use CLR for both the espresso DeLonghi coffee combo machine as well as anytime I'm cleaning faucets. Our water is a little harsher than I believe other areas. Maybe I don't know, but we get like lime, calcium, all kinds of mineral deposits that collect on the outside of sprayers, the shower heads, and the faucets themselves. So I'm just curious if something you guys do, or is this just something I'm dealing with? I'm so alone. So yeah, we're derailing, but we're going to bring it back home. Stay with me. What are you guys working on today? I would love to hear from you. What are you working on? Let's celebrate and cheer each other on today. I feel like we're just so deep into the throes of where my deep clean has taken me. I'm laughing because every time I've come in to do the voiceover, I'm like, how did I get here? So let's finish up today by resetting the kitchen again, because apparently that's just who I am now. A little extra attention on that stove, the oven details, making sure everything is back to clean, calm, and ready for another day of adventure. And, I just want to say the beauty of a deep clean is like this. It's not about doing everything perfectly. It's not even about finishing every single task. It is about moving through your space, noticing what needs attention, and just giving it a little more care than usual. Some things get done, some things don't. Some things just get started. Let's keep it real. And some things, like windows, in my precisely specific scenario, may or may not be still waiting for their moment. But overall, we're going to show up, we're going to make some progress, and the house is just going to feel better for it. And honestly, isn't that more than enough? Let's just keep on going here. We're in the home stretch, my friends. I know we're in for a long one today. Thank you if you're still here watching. I do love and appreciate you guys more than you know, and you do motivate me more than you know as well to keep going. Please remember to hit that subscribe and that like button. Let me throw that in there. Anyway, circling back, let's finish this up, and then I will give you the tour of the summer decor as well once it's all said and done. Okay, let's do it.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave.
We have a load of laundry going, as always. Seems like it never ends, and I just kept it simple in here. Totally kept it simple. The mirrors came in. I'm so excited for here. So those are right here. Oops, don't look at that. Those are right here. So the mirrors are here. The Delta faucet's here. The next thing I'm looking for, maybe I'll have it built, is the cabinet replacement for this, which I'm excited. I'm excited about this project, you guys. You have no idea. But I'm doing it on a budget, so we'll stay tuned if this is the kind of stuff you like. I love projects. This is going to be a huge undertaking. I'm going to have to hire a plumber to help with the swapping out of that, because it's like a Franken plumbing situation going on under that cabinet we've already discovered. So, but yeah, I want to get a new sink, and instead of this bulky cabinet, I want to do like a table. In fact, I will put in the overlay right here so you can kind of see what the specs look like of what I'm trying to do. Hi! Good morning! Good morning! You want to go outside? It was raining last night. Come on. It sure was raining. So excited. Okay, a couple things I wanted to share with you guys before closing today. We got some of the items out. Look how cute these are for summer. It's the Speak No Evil, Hear No Evils, See No Evil. Super cute, right? I'm gonna swap this out to the white cover. I think next week we've got Ms. Diva working hard over here. I love this Ecovacs robot vacuum, you guys. It's amazing. You see, we got the little anchor up there for summer. This chair, I think we're gonna put in, I got this cover too. I love this cover. I think we're gonna put that in the chicken workout dojo. I don't think it's gonna stay here, but I did want to show you. And yes, I cleaned that coffee maker. It literally took half a day, but it is finally working. I can have espresso again. So let's show you. I've got some bulb covers that I'm gonna swap out that are like a rattan. They're supposed to be here next week. I can't wait to swap those out. It'll be so cute. But yeah, let's seems kind of dark in here. There we go. So you guys see all the summer decor I popped out there. Yep, I got the pineapple cutting board. So, what do you think? Is it cluttery? Did I overdo it? I don't know. I just literally, everything in the box is up there. But I'm obsessed and I love it. Oh, Bruno. Hi. Oh, okay. Well, he's all right then. I'm gonna enjoy this morning cup of coffee. I'm so excited. Oh, look at this. So excited. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you for being here. Love you. Bye.